I've hid from everything that stresses me out. And as a result, I've been completely stagnant. I've made no progress, imagine that. And in reality, none of these things are bad. None of these things are scary. Life is it's not really that bad. It's not that hard. Like these things that I've put so much weight onto, they're not that scary. They're not that fucking hard. They're not gonna hurt me. And I put weight onto like it's been so long and this and that. And then I would use the guise of like because my injuries I just can't get over. The reality is like putting them off prolongs the suffering. And I've been saying all of this. I've been saying take action. I've been saying quit procrastinating. I've been saying um, all of this, and I haven't done it. So now I'm gonna do it. This isn't me trying to talk myself into it again. This is me saying I'm doing it. I'm so tired right now. It's like painfully tired. I've been sleeping in little pieces, but all these things, regardless of how you feel, your life is not going to change for the better unless you fucking do it. These things aren't going to just go away. They're going to compile. Like I said, you're just prolonging the suffering and it's going to grow bigger. All you have to do is take a little bit of time and boom, 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 knock these things out. That's it. Knock them out. And the more I do it, the more, um, not motivation, but the more I really am tired. Wow. The more momentum I'll have to keep going. Um, and it's funny how that works. And part of me is almost afraid of it. Like, oh, but then maybe it'll make me feel bad I didn't sooner. That's ridiculous. Just do it now. You've wanted all this time to be happy and quit being miserable and get over this shit. And it's funny, I had all these problems, right? I've said this a million times. Then the injury, and I moved into that being what was keeping me from doing stuff. But really, I'm still just avoiding shit that stresses me out and makes me scared. That has anxiety attached to it. Bad feelings, the anxiety of bad feelings, which in turn brings bad feelings and prolongs them. Like I said, stretches it out. The injury stopping me is, in a way, an excuse. There was maybe a level of legitimacy to it at a point, but it really, at this point, is just a guise. It's just an excuse. And if I want to fix my life, this is what I'm doing. And I do want to fix my life, and I am doing it. I'm not talking myself into it, but like, I got to word it as in, like, this is happening, and it is. But it's really not that fucking hard, dude. Sit down at your computer, pull some shit up. And it's like, well, then I have to do this, and I don't want to. Like, I have to clean my computer out to make it work and dig through everything and delete it, and that's going to take, what? Do it. You need to do it, otherwise it's not going to be done, and it's going to keep blocking you from doing shit. It's like, oh, well, I want to do this other thing, but first I have to do this, and this doesn't work, and fix them. Fix it. Do the shit you have to do, bro. This is part of life. Maintenance, right? Upkeep. So get your computer working right. Get this shit working right. Do the little monotonous things that you don't want to do because otherwise they're going to keep fucking you. And take control of your life. Take action and take fucking control. It's going to feel great as I overcome and step over all this bullshit, man. And that's what's happening. Amen. It's been long enough, bro. I don't need to sit here another year from now, or another month from now, even, or another 2 weeks from now and be talking about how I wish I had done this shit. Just do it. Now's the fucking time, bro. It's the end of the year. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, but at least I can fucking get it done now. And it'll feel really good because it'll be like the payoff of all these things I put a lot of work into. It's like, oh, well, it's painful to see how my business collapsed. It's already collapsed. Whether it's painful to look at it or not, it might not even be as bad as you're imagining it is or that it's going to make you feel. It probably won't be. And then you can start working on fixing it. And that's the important part. And the same with all this other shit. My movie, my YouTube, my script. Just do it. The shit you love is the shit you've wanted to do. Don't let the bad shit get you down and ruin everything else and weigh on everything else. That's letting it win, and that's falling into despair, and that's falling into no action and hopelessness. And for what? You're fucking better than that, man. If you want to succeed in life, this is what you do. You overcome. Successful people overcome their hardships, overcome their struggle, overcome the strife. So anyway, that's what I'm fucking doing, man. It's time. And not just talking about it like this, but it's time. Like I said, hey man, I'm a tired guy, but I think I've spoken my piece. And you know, I can keep doing this shit and get better from here. I overthink and I think too much about it and what might happen and this and that. No more of that. No thinking. I've said this a million times too. No more thinking. Just doing. Just do it. It's the best way to get it done. And I think the more I tap into like what actual reality is, you realize it's not so much in your head. Even though sure we generate the reality we perceive, so they say scientifically. And that makes a lot of sense about how I've seen everything and my struggles. But the truth is, like, there is just an objective, like, existence where if you can get out of your head, none of this is hard at all. It almost hurts to realize it because you realize everything you've been doing is kind of bullshit. The struggles you've imposed on yourself are just that, self-imposed. But it's a good thing. Trust me, it's a fucking good thing. And trust me, you fucking want to get out of that. And you want to get shit done. Above and beyond and to infinity and beyond. And all of that, man, it's right there. It's at your fingertips. Life is there for the taking. I've said, oh, boo-hoo, poor me with my injuries and setbacks and time wasted. I'm still really fucking young. 24. I'm still really fucking young. Realistically, my injuries are not that bad. I can overcome them. I can overcome both of them, all of them. Honestly, it doesn't need to hold me back like this. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And it's so much mental, too. So much. And I just need to start doing shit and get out of here so I can go have this life that I want to have. Because there's a difference in the doers and the people who want things. People who want things and never put action to it don't fucking get them and they waste their whole life away. And I'm not going to be that. There's people many times over my age, 40, 50, 60, and they never were doers. They wasted and pissed away their whole lives. I'm not going to fucking be that. I'm going to be a doer and I'm going to, not to compare to anyone else, not to live up to anyone else's expectations, but to make myself happy, to fulfill myself. And I think that's, you know, as much as you hear that and it's cliche, it's something we struggle to do. It's something that we should do more entirely, really. Make yourself happy. Give yourself, do it for yourself. Love yourself enough to really care about making your life better for you, not to impress anyone or anything like that, but for you. Like I said, amen to that. Just fucking do it, man. It's just gonna be a slow process. It's not gonna be like boom all at once, but it's gonna feel good. I know it is. And can't think about how it shoulda, woulda, coulda already, bro. Now's its fucking time. That's all there is right now. It's a beauty to it. Definitely a beauty to that.